Welcome to Neosho Basketball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Neosho Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good evening, Wildcat fans. John Ball, Jim Jackson, Matt Ball with you. We're at the Wildcat Fieldhouse for a 6 o'clock ball game. Yeah, that's right. It is a 6 o'clock ball game, a varsity basketball game between your 2-20 Neosho Wildcats and the 0-23 Parkwood Falcons. Jim, not too many people here tonight, but I believe it's going to be a great ball game. And, hey, we will have Neosho and Parkwood boys here tomorrow night.
Parkview, yeah.
Parkwood's doesn't exist anymore.
That's been 40 years
That's
ago.
Right.
They've been out of business. But, you know, John, I think you're right. The game normally starts around 7:30. It's kind of thrown everybody off tonight. And Parkview does not have a JV team, so we're having a varsity game a little bit early tonight. And a special night with the junior ROTC here. And it's kind of their senior night, more or less, and a special presentation that we'll be covering, and they're getting warmed up to do that right now. But I'm sure the crowd will continue to come in. And, John, you know, both these teams this year have struggled, and tonight could be their night. Cats would like to get on the winning track because they have 3 games next week, and then after that, it's district action.
Yeah, it is. District is almost upon us. And by the way, we want to invite everybody to join Matt and I on March 24th at the Marion Sports Complex when the baseball Wildcats will have their opener against Pittsburgh, Kansas. Well, that doesn't seem like too far away, does it?
It's hard to believe. You know, Crowder's already underway with softball and baseball. And the weather's been fantastic this week. It's been a good week to get outside and do a little chores and things we normally do towards the end of March or 1st of April. But it's been super nice. But, John, you know, four-state weather, it could change on a dime. It could be 70 degrees one day, and the next day we're wearing the parkas and the heavy coats again. But today has been nice, and tomorrow's going to be a little bit cooler. But baseball season, like you mentioned, just around the corner.
Yeah, it really is. In fact, I went to a Crowder baseball game this afternoon. They had a doubleheader with Western Iowa, which happens to be the place where one of our softball players is going to be going to play this next year. And I'm talking about Olivia Emery, and she is going there to further her education and her softball skills so she can transfer somewhere else. But they had a doubleheader today and a doubleheader tomorrow. It was supposed to be Friday and Saturday. They moved it to Thursday and Friday. The reason is because there is a chance of snow Saturday.
Oh, I hadn't heard that, but, like I said, it could be like this week, almost near record highs for this time of year, and in the next day or two it gets back to normal or extremely cold temperatures. But a lot of those teams, you know, you're talking about Crowder, they'll face teams from Iowa and Minnesota that'll come down, Illinois, that, this is warm weather for them, coming out of the Arctic cold throughout a long winter time, so they don't mind when it's 50, 60 degrees. We're still getting acclimated to the nicer temperatures. But nice night here in Neosho. It's a Thursday night, and like John mentioned, the game starts at 6 o'clock. We got about 30 minutes away, and crowd still coming in. And it's always good to have you with us here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, and this is the pregame show, and the pregame show is being brought to you, and we want to thank ProLube, the Tire and Auto Center, for doing this so many years. They've been doing it all the 7 years that I've been associated with Neosho Sports, doing the pregame show, and we're grateful for that. Hey, if you want to get your car tuned up, you want to get the air conditioning taken care of, because it is going to get warm here before too long, or you need a new set of tires, go by and see the guys at ProLube. They would love to be able to show you what they can do, and every one of them are certified mechanics, and the opportunities to get your car in, get it taken care of in a timely manner are just great. The junior ROTC is coming out now, so we're going to take a time out. This is the pregame show. You'll be watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Pastor Mike of Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a minute to share grace with you today. And what is grace? Grace is when someone gives you something that you don't deserve. I haven't done anything to deserve God's forgiveness, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve God's love, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God has made a way for me to have one by His grace. Titus 2 says the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. Have you accepted that gift of grace? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
What does a culture of excellence look like? It looks like her, him, and them. It's where future educators, innovators, lifesavers, and global leaders call their home. It's a place where immersive learning environments can help empower students to command a future in their field. Come experience excellence at Missouri Southern State University.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505. Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details. Account earns 0.01% APY. APY equals annual percentage yield.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. We're in the process of a ceremony recognizing the seniors from the junior ROTC, and it's quite a little ceremony, and there are quite a few seniors that are graduating, and just like most all of our seniors and all of our other activities, I'm sure we will be sorry to lose a lot of them, Jim.
Good program. It's been here at the high school for many, many years, and they've had several good leaders in the past. A lot of retired military have come back to teach here at the high school, and whether these young people, these seniors, go on to college or go into the military, and whatever they plan to do in the future, they'll look back and look at their experiences here with the junior ROTC program.
Well, I tell you, the ROTC program, you asked me earlier if I'd been involved in it. Well, no, it didn't come along by the time that I was finished up with high school, but a dear friend of ours, dearly passed, Kevin Wilson, and my brother, Buzzball, were both in that early on ROTC, and both of them were officers in that group, and they still had very, very fond memories of the times they got to be able to get together and talk about it.
And I remember Kevin going on to the Air Force and becoming a captain, and stayed for 6 years, and some of the best times of his life.
Yeah, it was, and there is a huge group of seniors. We're going to get this ball game underway here in just a few minutes, but something kind of interesting about this Parkview bunch, they won a ball game. The last ball game they won was in 2023. They went last year and they were 0-25. They won a ball game and they were 1-24. Guess who they beat?
I would almost imagine it's the Lady Cats.
The Lady Cats, that's exactly right. But the Lady Cats have met these girls once before. They met them up at the Gary Keeling tournament in Springfield, and the Lady Cats, so it's one of their 2 victories. So at this point, they've got the best of the deal at this point, and I'm sure both teams are excited to kind of get this rubber game out of the way and see who bests who.
Well, the Lady Cats have made progress this year. Don't let the record fool you. And they've had some bright spots. And, when they played Carthage last week, the Cats did well. Hannah White had 24 points. I know you'll talk more about that at Keys for the Cats. And, they used the full court press to their benefit. And, if they can play off some of those, I think they'll do very well tonight.
Yeah, I think they will, too. Hannah White is a freshman. She is about 6'3", and she has a wingspan that is just pretty tremendous, and she is learning more and more about how to use it every day. Like you said, she had 24 points, but more to the point, she had 17 rebounds. And between her and Jazz Washington, they basically scored the majority of the points and got the rebounds as well. And these Lady Cats seem to be getting more and more of an idea of how to get the ball into the inside.
Well, once again, you're watching and looking at the ceremony, the seniors. And, John, you're right. There are a lot of seniors here at the high school that will be graduating in the spring from the program. And they're being recognized to the audience tonight. The game between Parkview Lady Vikings and the Lady Cats will get underway shortly after 6 o'clock this evening.
Yeah, and we are bringing the seniors. Each one of them has a rose and has a sash around them that says senior, and it's just a great send-off. And as you said, several of them are going into the armed services. There's a couple of them that are going to be Marines, a couple Navy, and then some of them, of course, to the Air Force as well. So we're excited for them, sending them off. And we're excited for those that are going on to college and even those that may be getting out into the workplace. And this crowd is standing up and applauding them. Seniors from the Junior ROTC program. We're going to take another time out. You're watching the Neosho Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back after this.
In a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be safe for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Looking for extra space near Neosho? At 86 Mini Storage, we offer secure open parking for RVs, campers, and vehicles. Plus, we have a selection of storage units that can hold whatever you need. Conveniently located in western Neosho with 24-hour access for our customers, and right now, your first month is free. To find out what spaces are currently available or request a unit, visit 86ministorage.com or call 417-621-1601.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho, For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dodson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. The best teams in sports always end up with a target on their backs. Their success means that they are always being hunted by the rest of the teams in the league. In our own lives, when we make the decision to follow Jesus, it's not always easy. Noticeable changes take place that force us into the role of being hunted. We shouldn't be surprised when a target is on our back, because persecution and suffering is part of our journey as followers of Jesus. 1 Peter 4:12-13 explains, "Beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery trial when it comes upon you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. But rejoice insofar as you share Christ's sufferings, that you may also rejoice and be glad when his glory is revealed." Today, let's be encouraged that a genuine life in Christ comes at a cost, but our temporary challenges reveal we're on the right path. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse as we eagerly await the start of the ball game between the Neosho Lady Wildcats and the Lady Falcons from Parkview. Jim, we talked about the improvements that the Cats have made throughout the year. There's one thing I certainly would like to see us do tonight, and we'll kind of talk about it a little bit on Keys to the Cats. But we've got a couple of young ladies out there that can shoot the 3-ball, and I'm talking about Journey Burkhart and Jolie Bond, and they've been pretty quiet here the last several ball games. If we can get one of them to get hot, hit a few three-pointers, or at least take some shots, then that is going to keep the Parkview defense from stacking up the middle and allowing us to do what we know that we can do, is get the ball into Hannah and get the ball up for an easy basket.
Exactly. It opens up the lane where somebody is going to be open, whether it's Jazzy Washington or Hannah White on the low post. And but Journey and Jolie, sometimes in the ball games, they don't score until late in the contest, and it's a little bit too late at that time. But we're going to need a good night this evening from Hannah White, and I believe we will, and from Jazzy down low, just by looking at the two teams that are warming up at this point. Parkview's had a rough year, and of course, you know, you play in the COC and you play in the Springfield area, you're going to play some tough competition, and that's certainly what they have done the past couple of years. They coming into this ball game, no wins and 23 losses, and they actually lost, as you mentioned, John, at that tournament back after the holidays to Parkview. They defeated Parkview 47-41. So, you know, we're hoping that, you know, lightning strikes twice tonight here in Neosho with the Cats, and I think they'll do well. And they had a good night last week, you know, against Carthage. They led early in the game, and then of course Carthage got hot from outside the three-point arc, and that made a huge difference in that contest. They lost by about 15 points in that ball game. So should be a good night for the Cats, and we're thinking positive. And you know, get off for the weekend on a good note. You know, it's going to be cold to stay in, so might as well drink hot chocolate and savor this win tonight.
You better believe it. Hey, and speaking of, we were talking about Parkview. It doesn't get any easier for them. They are in a district, as you pointed out earlier, this Class 5 District 6 with Central Hillcrest, and it'll be at Hillcrest is where the tournament is going to be held. Marshfield and McDonald County. Marshfield is number 1 in the state, and McDonald County is number 2. And there's Parkview, Webb City, West Plains, and Willard. So there's nothing easy about their lot from hereafter, is there?
Certainly not. And, it's a very tough district. And whoever wins that district, I would imagine, will continue right on down the line. It'll be maybe possibly one of the final 4 in the Show Me Games in the next couple of weeks. Whether Marshfield or McDonald County, you have to look at those 2 teams to be favored to win that district.
Well, we are in the pregame show. The pregame show is being brought to you by ProLube, the Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with Keys to the Cats and starting lineups and much, much more. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to take 30 seconds today to encourage you to pray, because our prayers have the power to move heaven. James 5 says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. When we pray, God listens. When we pray, situations can change. When we pray, miracles can happen, and heaven moves on our behalf, simply because we pray. Take some time today and pray. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College,
every team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
And welcome back to Thursday Night Basketball on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Lady Vikings out of Parkview in the Springfield area coming to town tonight to take on the Lady Cats of Neosho. It's time now for Keys to the Cats, sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler. Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance services for both you and your business. You can always learn more online. That's ericnorrisinsurance.com or phone 451-6666. And now with Keys, here's John.
Well, Jim, we're going to start off talking about something you and I have been talking about for the last 3 or 4 ball games anyway, and that's turnovers. Even though the Cats have been doing a lot better job reducing turnovers, it's going to be key tonight because we're playing a ball club who turns the ball over a lot. And we want to be able to make sure that we don't give the ball right back to them. So let's make sure everybody's on the same page, and let's make sure that we stop if necessary, and let's stop the turnovers. And let's turn around and get the turnovers, take one down to the offensive side, and score. We need to play the high post, put Jazz up on the high post, which, by the way, I talked with Coach Whitten, and she said, boy, I'd like to have her for about another 2 or 3 years. And if you remember, Jazz was a freshman when you and I were doing this, and we've seen her come along just much like Hannah White is now, and become a real vital part of this ball club. If we get Jazz in the high post and get White down in the low post, the options we've got from there are Jazz can shoot the free throws, she's got a little turnaround jump shot, as long as White is underneath the bucket, knowing that we're going to get the rebound and can put it back up if we need to. Okay, we've got to get the ball inside, but as we talked about earlier, the way we get the ball inside is get Journey and Jolie on the outside and get them hot with the 3 ball. If we can get them to make a couple of 3 balls for us, that draws the defense back out and it opens up the offense for us. Tonight would be a great confidence builder. If we win tonight, then of course we play always tough Webb City next week and a chance to beat them. What better way to go into district than 2 wins underneath your belts?
Certainly would be. John, thank you so much. Keys for the Cats, sponsored by your State Farm agent, Eric Norris of Neosho. Give him a call throughout the week at 451-6666. And, John, you know, after this game tonight, the Cats finish. Next week, they have 3 important games. Monday night, back home against Webb City. Home on Tuesday against Cassville. They finish the regular season a week from tomorrow at home against the East Newton Lady Patriots.
Yeah, it should be some great basketball still coming our way in the next week. Tomorrow night we will have Parkview here with the boys edition of the Falcons and the Wildcats. And then the Cats on Tuesday night, which is kind of a super night, but it's not. It's a ball game where the boys will play Webb City and the girls will play Cassville, as you said. So still a lot of basketball yet to be played. We've got about 4 minutes left before we get this ball game underway. And as you can hear, the band is here tonight. People are starting to come in more and more. Neosho will be playing in the Class 6 District 5. It'll be hosted by Republic. In that district are Branson, Glendale, Kickapoo, Neosho, Nixa, Ozark, Republic, and Waynesville. And those are all schools that we should know pretty well by that time, shouldn't we?
It's a tough district as well. Parkview in an extremely tough district. You know, when they're facing Marshfield or McDonald County, and they'll probably have to face one of those 2 teams when the seedings come out at the end of next week. But not 4 minutes away from game time here tonight. Parkview Lady Vikings and the Neosho Lady Wildcats.
We're going to take another timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
My name is Pastor James for the Neosho Church of Nazarene. Just have a privilege here to share with you a word of encouragement today. You know, in the world in which we live, people are always making plans. We're trying to navigate through life, and sometimes life can be kind of complicated and rather layered as we're trying to figure out direction and trajectory and all of these things. But the Bible tells us to commit all of our plans to the Lord, to trust in the Lord with all our heart, to lean not on our own understanding, to acknowledge Him in all our ways, and He will make our path straight. I'm a firm believer that the Lord has incredible plans for our lives, and so many times we deviate from those because we get to chasing after all of these other things that are out there in the world. The Bible tells us that before we were even born, that the Lord had things that He wanted our lives to accomplish. And so I would just encourage all of you today, and I don't think it's by accident that you've stumbled across this video, and I would just encourage you to seek the Lord, to lean in and to find out what He has for your life, because I promise you that will be the best life that you could live. May the Lord bless you. Hope you have a wonderful day.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho.
Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. We've got about a minute and a half before we get this ball game underway. Jim, let's talk about starters.
Let's do that. For the Lady Vikings out of Parkview, they have 4 seniors and 7 juniors on their squad tonight. Number 1 will be Kyra Cannon. Number 10 is Dean Gray Daly, a senior. Number 32 is Shiloh Giles. Number 12 is Brooklyn Haynes. Number 2 is Keisha Harris. And number 13 is Rochelle Lavelle. Other players in there will be Elena Sylvia, Nyla Graves, Daphne Martinez, Savannah Deason, and Vanessa Osterich. That's your starting lineup for the Lady Vikings. Now for the Lady Cats, here's John again.
And for your Neosho Wildcats with a record of 2-20. Kelsey Witten is the head coach. We'll start off with Jolie Bond, number 13. Number 3 is Journey Burkhart. Number 11 is Jazz Washington. 22 is Brooklyn Crandall. And number 44 is Hannah White. And we're getting ready to honor our country with the national anthem, it looks like, and we will be ready to get this ball game underway. Other people that you will hear names, you will hear the name of Emma Ward, and you'll also hear the name Aspen Drake. Now the Cats even, it looks like that there's about 7 or 8 from Parkview made the trip down here, but the Cats have got their whole complement. So, and then that's good. It gives them all an opportunity to at least enjoy the ball game, doesn't it?
And your Neosho Wildcats. Please rise and remove your caps for the presentation of the national anthem by the award-winning Neosho High School Band and the colors presented by the Neosho Junior ROTC Cadets.
What a great job by our band to present the national anthem.
They always do a good job. It's too unfortunate that they're sitting on Matt's lap over there. But no, they're outstanding, and they have always done a great job with their presentations, and nice young people and good directors as well. We appreciate their efforts this year. It always makes it fun coming to the ball game.
Yeah, it does. Now, we were getting ready to, the public address announcer is is announcing the starting Vikings for Parkview.
Rachel Lavelle will be one of the starters tonight.
Alina Silva. Number 20, Nyla Graves. And number 54, Savannah Deason.
Savannah Deason will be in there. Nyla Graves, Elena Sylvia, Rachel Lavelle, and Brooklyn Haynes, the starting five for the Parkview Lady Vikings.
Aspen Drake will be starting tonight for the Wildcats. That's a little bit different than what we thought, but Aspen Drake is a sophomore, and here is the senior, Jazz Washington. Randall is starting also. And here is the freshman of the bunch, Hannah. So it will be White, Crandall, Washington, Burkhart, and Drake start the ball game for the Cats.
We've seen a lot of improvement with the young ladies this year. Don't let the record fool you. They've come a long way. And Hannah White last week on homecoming night, 24 points against a very fine Carthage team. It was a losing effort, but made a lot of progress. And John, I think we're going to see some improvement tonight with the Cats. And I like that full court press that they used last week.
Yeah, I really do too. Jazz will be taking the tip off for the Wildcats, and she'll be going up against number 13, Rochelle Lavelle.
Well, good crowd. The crowd has come in. A game a little bit earlier tonight. Instead of a 7:30 game, since there was no junior varsity game, we have varsity action, and it's underway, and Neosho gets the initial tip-off. And the ball being handled by, Journey slid her pivot foot. And the first turnover of the ball game against the Cats. Let's see what the Lady Vikings can do. They're coming in with a record of no wins and 23 losses. But they have 4 seniors, John, and all juniors. There's no sophomores or freshmen on this squad tonight. They'll move it around. Cats back in zone defense.
Cats are putting the pressure on. Jazz Washington out at the top of the key.
And the pass down low, kicks it back out. Let's see. The Vikings would like to have a win as well tonight. They'll be in there in a scrappy mode. There's a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Burkhart. Graves couldn't make it fall. And the Cats on the attack.
Immediately get the ball down to Jazz.
Let's see if they're Journey, and Jolie will shoot from, nice play by Hannah White. First 2 points of the game. There's a nice give and go, and Hannah.
Cats are doing exactly what you said, Jim. They're coming out in their own version of the full court press. There's a 3-ball that's up and good.
Number 20, Nyla Graves. And Parkview has a 1-point lead. And Parkview coming in, averaging scoring 27 points a game. The Cats produced 33 points a game. Nice little rebound by Hannah. Kick back, and it won't go.
And White gets a rebound, and there's a foul.
John, you look underneath the basket. The Cats have the height advantage with Jazzy and Hannah playing in the low post tonight.
Number 54 is Deason, and that is her first foul. White will go to the line and shoot 2.
There's Jazzy with a nice shot. Neosho regains the lead.
Okay.
They just gave him 2 on that.
Well, we'll take it, won't we?
Yeah. A little mishandling. And rebounded by.
Jazz comes down with a rebound. And here come the Cats.
6 minutes to go in the first period. The ball thrown out of bounds. Journey put a little bit too much on the mustard there, and slipped out of her hands.
There's 3 Cats right there, and starting with the full court press.
Well, Cats have to do something to create some turnovers and keep the ball in their hands. Ball a little too hard. And the fight under the basket, the Cats come away with it. Number 10, Aspen Drake. Good hustle. They'll move it around. Vikings back in zone. Nice pass down low to Jazzy. The turn. Thought Journey might take it. She was open and knocked out of bounds. Shots, plays like that, John. Journey's back there, and she had the opportunity to shoot, would not take it, and they have it knocked out of bounds. It'll be another turnover. I think I'd rather have a missed basket attempt than a bad throw and knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a. Well, we'll see. Did she throw?
Number 3, Journey Burkhart. Her first.
That's Burkhart's first foul, and that is a first team foul. Each team has a team foul now. 5:25 left, and the Cats are up by a score of 4-2. Still interesting. How did we get 2 points from a free throw? But that's okay.
And the ball overshot the basket again. Cats with the rebound. Brooklyn Crandall going to drive, and it's a little too hard. And she traveled. Took one too many steps down the lane.
And Jolie Bond is going to come into the ball game for the Cats. And Crandall's out.
Well, you have two good shooters from outside the arc on the court right now for the Cats. They break the press. It's knocked away. That's Haynes on the left wing. They'll kick it back over. Down low. Good pass.
And there's a block.
And number 13, Lavelle, tried to make something happen. It wouldn't go.
That's the first block of the ball game for White. She had 5 the other night in that ball game. She had her double-double.
There's a long three ball. No good.
Hannah White down with a rebound.
And it knocked out of bounds. They lost the handle. It'll be a turnover. Just go back the other way. .435 to go in this opening period. There's a long shot. It's no good. And it's knocked out of bounds by Parkview.
Aspen Drake in there that time to slap the ball around a little bit and knock it off of Parkview to get it out of bounds. Here comes Jolie Bond.
Turnovers, that's one thing that has plagued both these teams this year. Pass down low, it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Neosho.
It was off of number 12, Haynes. We're going to have to get the ball, turn it, and get it to somebody.
You only have a few seconds here. Good pass down low. Hannah puts it back. Good play by Hannah.
It's a nice play all the way around, getting the ball into Drake, and Drake getting it over to White.
Lavelle breaks the press, the drive, they kick it back out. The long three attempt, it's no good.
Rebound by Washington.
And she was pushed. Thought she might have traveled, but they said she was pushed in the back.
The foul's on number 11, Alina Silva, her first, team second.
That is Silva's first foul, and that's the second team foul. 3:59 left in the first period of play, and the Lady Cats up by a score of 6-2.
We had a good crowd here tonight. Good to have you folks with us on the Sports Network here on a Thursday night. Pass down low. Trying to get it to Jolie.
Got it to White, and she puts it in.
You know, they threw it a little bit too high for Jolie. She's not as tall as Hannah is under the basket.
She isn't, but she made a nice behind-the-back pass, though, didn't she?
There, she did. There's a foul on the play.
It's going to be a foul on her, it looks like.
The foul is on number 13, Jolie Bond, her first, team second.
Neosho with a 6-point lead, 8-2 on top of Parkview. Cats in their zone defense.
Cats are doing a good job on the board. There's a loose ball picked up by Aspen Drake.
That ball was off her toe. She dribbled off her toe. And another, like you mentioned, a turnovers. Pass down low. Hannah's just right there. Puts it back up. Hannah with 8 points tonight, 10-2 Neosho. And there's a timeout on the court.
We'll be right back after this. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Forbes asked, and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Cats up by a score of 10-2, 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first period of play, and looks like the Cats are going to stay in that full court press.
Well, they're doing everything right now. They've had some turnovers, but they're doing well getting the ball down to Hannah White underneath the basket.
They are.
And a good pass down low. It's good. Let's see. They count it.
Yeah. 13, Lavelle. And she'll go to the line and shoot one.
Basket counts. Lavelle at the line to make it a three-point attempt.
Let's see who Ward is in the ball game. That is her first foul. Well, there's not a 20.
Shot no good. Rebounded by White.
Well, that foul was on White.
Oh, ball taken away and a dribble. Number 12 took it away. That was Haynes, and she took one too many steps heading down the court. They get back on defense.
Cats will bring it in under their own basket.
Drake will toss it in. Jolie for three. It's just off the mark. A little short. And a scramble.
It's going to be a jump ball, it looks like. And the ball will go to the Vikings.
Cats up by 6, 10-4. 2.5 minutes left in this. Oh, nice takeaway by Jazzy. Get in there. Oh,
does not go. She gets her own rebound and gets it back out.
Haynes comes away with it. She heads down court. She backs off. They get it down. And nice play. Down to number 20, Graves. Graves has 4 points. 10-6 now. Neosho. We have the height advantage with Hannah and Jazzy.
Yeah,
both in the game.
There's one for Jazz.
Yeah, nice play, a nice put back. 12-6, Neosho. Parkview looking for somebody to get open. And the pass down the middle to Graves, taken away. Drake comes away with the loose ball. We're under a minute and a half to go in the first period. Oh, overthrown. Aspen looks, says, who are you throwing to? It was a high pass.
Checking in for Parkview, number 21, Delaney Walker.
Well, the Cats are still using the press.
Yeah, Parkview number 21. And that's not somebody I've got on my schedule. Delaney Walker.
Oh, yeah. Thought she walked a little bit,
she
but
did.
She just flinched, and a good ball movement by Lady Vikings.
54 seconds left in the first period of play. Cats up by 6, 12-6. Ball almost gets away. There's a three ball that's up and no good. White comes down with a rebound.
Let's see what the Cats could do. A basket would be nice on this possession. Drake sets and pops. Oh, it goes in. Nice shot by Aspen. 8-point lead for the Cats. 25 seconds to go in this first period. They still have the press on.
They'll probably continue that press the whole ball game, I'm going to say.
Oh, nice steal by Jazzy.
Ooh, turn away jumper, good.
Nasri with 6 points, 10-point lead for the Cats. That's going to about do it for the first quarter. There's the buzzer at the end of one. Neosho 16, Parkview 6. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sam O'Neill with Affordable Propane of Neosho. From setting tanks to refilling them, we offer a full spectrum of service to meet your every need. We serve Neosho and surrounding areas, and we are committed to giving you better service at better prices. Give us a call today, 417-437-8927. Thank you.
Want to know what your home is worth? Stop by to get a free competitive market analysis with Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. They're proud to serve the Neosho area and will stay with you every step of the way, whether you're buying or selling. A family-owned business for over 25 years, Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. 417-451-1700 or by email at gkitchen.showmerealestate@gmail.com. Home of the Happy Campers.
Welcome back. We're ready to start the second period of play. Cats are up by 10, 16-6. And Jim, the Cats are winning this ball game on just about everywhere. They've got 9 boards to Parkview's 2, and of course the score is 16-6, and the Cats have got a couple of turnovers.
That they do. The height advantage is making a huge difference. In that first period, Jassy had 6 points and Hannah had 8. There's a nice putback by Hannah. Give her 10 points already in the game. Cats have a wide lead, 18-6.
Now they back off of the full court press.
A little bit of breathing room, and she stepped out of bounds. And there's a foul and a push.
It's going to be a foul on Aspen Drake. That's her first.
First one of the period. Not a shooting violation. Lavelle was straddling the baseline, but a long three, a short three. Shot no good. They kick it back out. Graves going to try it again.
Free throw line.
Shot no good. Parkview came away with about 3 rebounds right there. They'll move it around. And a whistle.
And there's 3 seconds in the lane, so there's a turnover, and the Cats will get the ball.
Cats haven't enjoyed this large of a lead all year. They've had several games that they had a small lead, but they lost it in the end. There's a takeaway down the middle, trying to get it into to Crandall.
Washington is out, and it's a smaller ball club for Neosho. White still the big down underneath for the Cats.
And it's slapped away.
Crandall comes up with it, and she's going to go all the way. And it's good.
Yeah, nice coast-to-coast layup by Brooklyn. 20-6. Neosho, 6.5 minutes to go before halftime. Parkview is going to be content to slow it down a little bit. Good pass inside, back out.
Good job of defense by the Cats.
And the long three, it's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Crandall comes away. See if she can do it again. Oh, she was fouled as she goes up. Hit her on the arm in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for 2. Brooklyn just a junior. You know, you look at next year's team, you got Jolie Bond, Journey Burke coming back, Hannah White, Brooklyn Crandall. You've got some ladies that are...
It really looks good, doesn't it?
You know, these ladies have taken their knocks this year, and you never like to see that, but you got a good team that's learning from some of these mistakes, and they'll be back better than ever next year.
21-6, the second one's up, and it goes 2.
Brooklyn with 4 points, 22-6. Lavelle at the top of the key. The long three coming. It's overshot the rim.
Drake comes down with a rebound.
See what?
Jolie Bond with a 3 ball. It's up and no good.
A little too hard on the side of the rim. That Lady Vikings.
Nice job that time by the Cats to get the ball out.
And shot no good. Little Journey Burkhardt with a rebound. Cats on the attack. Pass down low to Hannah. It's knocked out of bounds. Oh, taken away. They saved it. Good save by the Lady Vikings.
I'd like to see the Cats get back into that full court press again. That just seems to make a little bit of difference in what they do.
It slows them down. They have to worry about just getting it in for the first thing and getting across the line within 10 seconds.
Yes, it does. Looks like there's a timeout, and we'll see. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. While we've got timeout, we want to thank some of our sponsors. Of course, we want to thank the Neosho School District, People's Bank of Seneca, Missouri Southern State University, Dig Right Equipment Rental, Compton CPA Group, First Community Bank, 86 Mini Storage, ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Southwest Missouri Bank, and the Farm Bureau. We want to thank all of those sponsors. Get an opportunity, go by and tell them how much you appreciate and how much you've enjoyed the basketball season, and you're preparing for the baseball season to head out here at the end of this next month, Jim.
Cats have a sizable lead, 22-6, 4:55 to go in the second period. Vikings with the ball. Have several new players on the floor for the Parkview squad.
Yeah, Coach Loda's still trying to come up with the right combination, but the Cats get another turnover.
Good hustle by the Cats. Brooklyn wanting to shoot. No foul. There's the shot.
White is up and it's no good.
Taken away. Vikings are playing better defense right now underneath the boards. She was pushed.
And we'll see who that foul is on. I believe it's going to be on Crandall. It is. That is her first foul. And that is the second team foul for Neosho.
Well, the girls have stayed out of foul trouble so far early, and the shot no good. Crandall thought she was hacked on the arm, but no foul.
Burkhardt going to the basket, and it goes!
Ooh, it counts. It wasn't pretty, but it counts.
And she'll go to the line and try to get an old-fashioned three-point.
Nice play by Journey. Good hustle as she drove to the basket. She wasn't afraid of anybody.
It's the second foul on Sylvia. It's up, and it's good.
25-6, 19-point lead for the Cats. Largest lead they've had in any ball game this year. And the shot no good.
Nice job by Crandall again playing defense. Coming up with a loose ball.
Oh, nice takeaway. And she makes it count. That's number 13, Lavelle.
It's 4 for her.
Jolie going to drive. She comes back. Oh, pass down. Oh, a little too hard.
Oh, yeah.
She was under the basket, didn't have possession. I'm sure Coach Schwitten will be putting some other young ladies into the ball game in the second half. Shot won't go. Good hustle by. Oh, she was pushed. That was a flagrant foul right there.
Yeah, it sure
Coach
was.
Schwitten wasn't happy about that.
No.
That was right in front of the Neosho bench, and Coach.
And that is going to be on Lavelle, and that is her first foul. And she just kind of picked up Ward and pushed her over to one side and knocked her down. So here come the Cats.
3 minutes to play before halftime.
Yeah, we've got a much smaller team in there now.
And no foul on the shot. Take it away. Number 20 comes up with it. That's Graves. Cats get back on defense. And a little travel call on number 13, Lavelle.
Yeah, for the Cats, it's Ward, Drake, Bond, Burkhart, and Crandall.
Well, Jazzy back in the ball game for the Cats.
Yeah, Drake will sit down, and Washington will come back into that high post.
.240 to go. Oh, wide. Oh, shot won't go. Jolie tried to make something happen. She had position, and boy, that lane was wide open.
Yes, it was. That was certainly the open shot, wasn't it?
The Cats back off on defense. Graves drives. She kicks it back out. Lavelle at the top of the key.
2:20 left in the first half. Cats up 25-8.
The long 3 ball coming. It won't go. Lavelle with the rebound. She drives. She's a little too hard on the shot. And it's tied up. Let's see if there's a foul. That's a tie ball.
Yeah, and it should go to the Cats, I believe. No, they're saying it goes to Parkview. Next one will go to the Cats.
And the long shot, it's no good. Rebounded by number 24, that's Emma Ward. In the ball game now, she's getting a lot of extra playing time. Journey's going to drive.
And it'll be Neosho's ball.
Oh, goodness.
Journey thought, now that was their ball, but apparently an official saw it different.
Last touch by the Vikings. Good pass down low. Journey. Jolie's having. Oh, good shot by Jazzy. Little jumper is working tonight for both her and Hannah. Jazzy has 8. Hannah has 10. 27-8. Still a 19-point lead for the Cats. Oh, good takeaway by Crandall. They tried to make something happen down low, and Brooklyn was right there waiting for it. Good pass. Oh, nice play.
Scores.
Brooklyn Crandall for 2. 21-point lead. Down to under a minute. Clock is running. Out of bounds. It's Wildcat basketball.
Number 54 back in the ball game. That's Deason. And Cannon's going to sit down for just a minute. Well, that's number 21, I'm sorry. That is Walker that'll sit down. Cats have got it, 48 seconds left.
Oh,
Jazzy got her jumper.
31-8. John, you know, this Parkview team, they move the ball well, but their shooting percentage is very low. I'd say, 25% at the best. Good pass right there.
Well, and Cats are doing a good job of getting their hands in their face when they get ready to shoot.
And a good pass. Lavelle won't go off the front of the rim, but she was hit on the arm.
Yeah, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on Washington. That's her first. Lavelle will go and shoot 2.
We're down to 18 seconds left before halftime. It's been all Cats since early in the game. Oh, nice shot.
First one up and good.
Lavelle with 5 points this evening. And the shot won't go. Cats have the ball. Vikings get back on defense. Cats will probably settle for one last shot. Under 10 seconds, ball taken away. Vikings
Here
down to
comes
4
Lavelle.
seconds. The shot is off the mark. It's halftime, 31-9, Neosho. We'll come back after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner. Healthcare doesn't have to be complicated. At the Free Market Physician in Neosho, you pay just one affordable monthly fee, and that covers all the checkups and routine care you need. No insurance hassles, no surprise bills, just unlimited access to your doctor when you need them. Whether it's a quick visit, telemedicine, or ongoing care, you're covered. Find out how simple healthcare can be. Call 417-312-9499 or visit freemarketphysicians.com. That's 417-312-9499.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. The Cats up by a score of 31-9, and Coach Whitten has had an opportunity to do something she's not had the luxury of doing all year long, and that's seeing some different players. The Cats still are winning the rebound battle. They've got 13, and Parkview has 7, but the Cats are also winning the turnover. Brooklyn Crandall's got a couple, and Jolie Burkhardt and Aspen Drake has a couple. So, Jim, put that together with the scoring, and Cats are playing pretty well.
They are. They're doing well in all different categories so far in the first half. The Jazzy has 10 points. Hannah has 10 points. Aspen Drake has 2. Brooklyn Crandall has 6. And Journey Burkhardt has 3. Leading the way is Rochelle Lavelle, has 5 for the Lady Parkview Vikings tonight. Well, the Cats had a 16-6 lead after one period, and they outscored the Lady Vikings 15-3 in that second quarter. And that's where we stand right now, 31-9. But John, you know, the Vikings played well at times. They just can't make a shot. They missed so many shots that if they'd made half of those shots, it'd been a much closer contest.
Well, I tell you, a lot of that has to do with the Wildcats' discipline on defense and getting a hand in their face before they get ready to shoot the ball. Because they've had some reasonably good looks, but when you've got a hand in your face, it's not near as easy a look, and the Cats have done a good job. And as we said, that they're winning on the boards, so they're right there in order to get it. I don't believe that Parkview at this point has had a single putback. They've shot once and then they come back down the end of the field.
And they've missed about 3 or 4 different shots when they do get the rebound. Offensively, they just cannot put it back and make it go to the bottom of the basket. But once again, a good night for the Cats. They lead 31-9 here at halftime. Just imagine, John, when you're eating that ice cream and you're about ready to take a bite, and I'm starting to slap you in the face. You know, that's kind of the way the Cats have been tonight on Parkview. Just cannot get a good shot off.
Yeah, and I think the Cats come back, and one of the things they do not need to do is take their foot off the gas. They need to keep right on going. We're going to take another time out. There's about 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and we'll be ready for the third quarter of play. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. The best teams in sports always end up with a target on their backs. Their success means that they are always being hunted by the rest of the teams in the league. In our own lives, when we make the decision to follow Jesus, it's not always easy. Noticeable changes take place that force us into the role of being hunted. We shouldn't be surprised when a target is on our back because persecution and suffering is part of our journey as followers of Jesus. 1 Peter 4:12 and 13 explains, "Beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery trial when it comes upon you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. But rejoice insofar as you share Christ's sufferings, that you may also rejoice and be glad when his glory is revealed." Today, let's be encouraged that a genuine life in Christ comes at a cost, but our temporary challenges reveal we're on the right path. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
Business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4 State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4 State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 PSI of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
Access Family Care serves all of your healthcare needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org. Women's health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient healthcare. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. There's 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Jim, one other observation. There were not many fouls called in the first half at all.
No, it was a pretty clean-cut ball game on both sides, and just a little shoving and pushing and, just incidental contact. Nothing severe, nothing malicious whatsoever. And really a good game, a clean game by both girls. Really a fast-paced game, but, there were some mistakes by Parkview. They tried to get the ball down low, and Brooklyn Crandall would be right there with a handout and said, "Let me take it," or Journey and Jazzy have played well on defense tonight.
Yeah, I think we need to keep doing what we're doing. In fact, the only person that's got more than one foul is Anila Silva, who plays for Parkview, and she has 2 fouls. Lavelle has 1 foul. Deason has 1 foul. And there's a couple or 3 girls from Neosho that each have 1 foul apiece, so there's no real problem with fouls at this point.
If it keeps up and the girls, Coach Whitten has a sizable lead going into the 4th period, whether or not they have a running clock or not, I'm sure she'll put some of the JV team in there, give them a little experience here in this ball game. Next week, the ladies will be at home for 3 nights, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday of next week. Monday, they play Webb City. Cassville Wildcats come Tuesday night. That game will be at 6 o'clock, and East Newton on Friday night. So they have friendly confines the rest of the season, regular season, before they head off to districts in the Springfield area 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it really is, and it's always a good time at district. That's his second season of the year, and any coach will tell you that because they play. Things are just a little bit different. The emphasis is different. The intensity is different because in district playoff it's one and out. And the more you win, of course, the more you get to play. You lose and you go home, and nobody wants to do that.
And you want to end your regular season on a winning note, and Cats looks like if they can continue their ways, they'll have a victory tonight. And next week it'll be tough. Webb City girls are playing good ball. Cassville has a good winning record. East Newton this year just a little bit over 500. And we're underway for the second half. The Cats with the ball. Mr. Ake tosses it in, and another quick turnover.
I'm not real sure what that was.
And Aspen turned around, and that look on her face is, what happened, you know? And I don't know if there was a travel call.
Well, it looked like he pointed to the line, which is actually a volleyball line.
Lavelle drives. She kicks it back out. And, nice play by Hannah.
She picked up the loose ball, and she got the block as well.
And she drew the foul. Be on number 11, it looks like. That's Sylvia.
That is her third foul.
She's really the only young lady in foul trouble from either team.
It looks like that Cats are going to come down. Looked like there was full court press set up, and it certainly was. We'll see if the Lady Cats can get across the timeline, and they do. They get the ball
nice
down.
Play. Nice one to Hannah White. All she had to do was lay it up, and she did.
33-9 in favor of the Cats. 7:29 left in the third quarter.
And the little shot won't go. A little too hard off the back of the rim.
White comes up with a rebound, and here come the Cats.
See what Parkview backs off on defense. Oh, nice play. Get in there. That's nice. Brooklyn Crandall. Brooklyn with 8 points tonight. 35-9 is our score with 6:50 to go in the third period. Pass into Lavelle off the side of the backboard. She drug her pivot foot. Aspen knew it. She was wanting to drive. She saw, in a split second, John, she knew that lane was open, but she was going to either back off or drive. And she moved it one too many times.
6:32 left. Cats up 35-9.
Brooklyn playing at the top of the key right now for the Cats on defense.
She's done a good job. She's more a defensive ball player than she is anything else, but she has done a good job scoring tonight as also.
8 points is good for Brooklyn.
Drake comes down with the rebound that time.
Jazzy for two.
Yes. Good.
Got it. Jazzy has 12. Hannah White has 12, and it's 37-9. Cats opening a wide lead. 6 minutes to go in the third period. Parkview yet to score here in the second half. Long three coming. It won't go.
Jazz comes down with a rebound.
We've yet to have a three ball tonight from either team. Jazzy for two. Yes.
Boom. That was close to a three ball.
Yeah, it's a nice shot from Jazzy.
39-9, Cats up by 30. 5:32 left in the third period of play.
Sean, it'd be nice to and a timeout on the floor. Parkview going to take a timeout. 30-point lead for the Cats, 39-9.
It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll be right back after this.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. with ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
39-9 in favor of the Neosho Wildcats. Parkview Vikings will bring the ball in over here on this near side.
It's been a long drought tonight for the Lady Vikings. Silva drives along the baseline, has some room, and it's knocked out of bounds. Decent last one to touch it. Oh, they said...
They gave it to Parkview. I think they're saying it came off of Jazz. Yeah. That's about the only logical explanation, but there is a foul, and that's going to be on White. She's going to have to learn to use her height by standing straight up and down and not moving, but that is her second foul.
Hannah's still learning. She's had some good ball games as of late. There's a long... it drops in. 10 points for the Lady Vikings.
Here comes Jolie Bond, and Burkhart is going to sit down for just a minute or two.
She has quite the arc on the ball.
Yes, it does. White comes down with a rebound, and here come the Cats.
We need a 3-ball. We haven't had one tonight. Oh, take it away by Lavelle down low. She's on the attack. Good pass down low. A shot won't go. Jazzy with that nice rebound.
Thought maybe Jazz was going to try to shoot a 3-ball. She was positioned for it.
She's been hot tonight. Oh, Brooklyn puts it back up.
Brooklyn gets her own rebound and puts it back up for 2.
Brooklyn with 10 points. 3 young ladies for the Cats in double figures. 41-10, 31-point lead for the Cats. Cats average around 33, 34 points a game. They're well above that tonight.
There's another block by number 44. And that's what we were talking about. She had her hand right in her face when she got ready to go up. White blocked the ball.
So we'll toss it in for the Vikings. Taking her time. Graves on the right wing will move it around. Lavelle trying to... Shot no good.
Washington comes up with another rebound. Here comes Jolie Bond. She's going to go all the way through, and she's going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Jolie yet to get on the scoreboard tonight.
Well, it's going to be on number
12. Brooklyn Haynes, her second, team second. Jolie Bond to the line.
Yeah, nice shot.
First one is good.
A
32-point lead for the Cats. And second shot off the mark. Lavelle with the rebound for the Lady Vikings.
She's going to try a 3-ball.
Oh, air ball. Out of bounds. Ball, another turnover. Cats ball.
Lavelle's a left-hander, and she puts a big arc on that ball when she shoots.
And ball knocked out of bounds, tipped by number 50. That's Vanessa Osterich.
The Cats will bring it in under their own basket.
John, Parkview only has 2 young ladies on the bench tonight.
There's another foul.
Not a very deep.
No, it is.
3 ladies, I guess, are over there.
That was on number 11, Alina Silva.
Silva, that is her 4th foul. Jazz will go to the line and shoot 2. That's the first one. And it goes in.
15 points for Jazzy. 5 of those 10 There are 5 of the 15 coming here in the third period.
Now Crandall's going to sit down for just a minute, and Ward's back in for the Cats. There's her second one. It's up. And she gets her own rebound and puts it back up, and it does not go.
Good hustle by the Cats, but the ball came away. Oh, almost taken away. Lavelle drives. She goes to the basket. The shot is no good. And let's go back the other way.
And it's going to be a foul, and that foul is going to be on
Silva, looks like.
Silva, that's
Lavelle that called it on.
Yeah.
It's her second.
Thought it was on Silva, and that would have put her out of the ball game. Jolie Bond for 3, and it's no good. Hannah White comes up with a rebound. She gets it over to Jazz, and it goes.
Jazzy with 17 points tonight, 45-10, 35-point lead. We'd have a running clock if it was the fourth period. Loose ball taken away by Drake. Long 3 ball coming. It's off the front of the rim. Lavelle with the ball.
Lavelle's just kind of a one-girl show here, isn't she?
She is.
Jazz comes up with the rebound.
And a foul, a whistle and a foul.
And that's going to be the 4th team foul. Well, that's going to be the 5th.
We'll go to the line. We'll take that.
Brooklyn Haynes, that's her 3rd.
Jazzy has 17 points already in the ball game. She's come alive here in the second half.
She'll shoot 2. There's the first one. It's
off the front of the rim. No good.
That's 15 foot there, and she went about 14-9.
Just a few more inches, and she'll have it. There's a good one. Oh, Hannah White cleaned it up. That's even better, 47-10. 2:10 to go in this third period. Lavelle taking charge for the Vikings. They'll move it around, take some time off the clock.
Got away with a...
Yeah.
But Jazz comes up with the rebound.
Cats doing a good job of getting the rebound and putting it back up. Shot won't go. Jazzy puts it in. Nope, it won't go.
She gets the rebound again. Gets it out to Bond.
It won't go.
Now Aspen Drake's got it, and she's going to come back out to the top of the key. Gets it in.
There's a foul over the top, Lavelle. No,
it's a walk.
I thought there would be a foul on that play, but I guess if they come over your back and your feet are moving, it's you get called for the traveling, which is what happened there.
Jazzy officially or unofficially has a double-double now, and we're in the third quarter.
Vikings with the ball. We're down to 1:15 in the third. Good pass down low. They kick it back out. It's a long 2. It won't go. Hannah White was right there with the rebound. A long 3 ball coming. Get in there.
Go!
And the Ward. 50-10, a 40-point lead for the Cats. And a whistle.
40-point lead.
40-point. Did I say 50?
You said 30.
Oh, 30. Okay, 40-point lead.
That's a foul on Emma Ward. That is her first. There's 46 seconds left in the third period of play.
Parkview has had 1 point. There's a nice steal.
Yeah, by Drake, and she's going to get it into Ward. Ward puts it up. It does not go. And guess who's there?
Hannah White. Give her 16 points. Good assist for the Cats. 52-10. We're down to 15 seconds. Shot. Oh, nice one by number 12. Haynes, that's her first 2 points of the game. We're down to 5 seconds. Need to shoot. Shot no good. That's the end of the third. Neosho 52, Parkview 12. We'll come back after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They're located in their offices at 811 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or go online at McKayQualityRoofing.com for more information. Go Cats!
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
We're ready to start the fourth period of play. The score is 52-12 in favor of the Neosho Wildcats. And as you predicted, Jim, Coach Whitten is bringing in a whole different crew. This is the JV team that's in. The Cats are up by 40, and there will be a running clock until such time as the score changes.
I'll have to get my roster out. A lot of these young ladies I'm not familiar with for the Cats.
Well, Zoe Williams is number 12. Also in there is Tinley Salee and April Barr.
And ball thrown out of bounds. Lady Cats outscored Lady Vikings 19-3 in that third period. So 3 good back-to-back quarters for the Lady Cats tonight. They need a game like this and to boost their morale. It's too bad they haven't been able to do this throughout the year, but that conference is so strong. It's very tough. And the ball knocked away.
Zoe Williams over on the far side with the ball. Gets it back out to the top of the key. Get the ball over to April Barr. We'll get this figured out here in a minute. Gets the ball into the freshman Salee. She puts it up and a rebound by number 20, I believe.
It is.
And Graves, wasn't it?
And the shot won't go. Good hustle by the Cats. And a travel against the Cats. Turnover. Let's go back the other way. Clock continues to run. 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Cats up 52-12.
Tying a shoe, and one of the Cats is tying a shoe, and now
it just takes time off the clock.
It does.
Nothing wrong with that. With a running clock.
This is more a freshman group that's in there, but there's a foul.
Do they count that?
The basket's good by number 13, Rachel.
It does.
No,
Bell makes it go.
The foul is on number 23, Janae Cabral. Team first. LaVelle to the line for 1 shot.
LaVelle's the leading scorer for
doesn't go. Salee comes down with the ball. Get the ball inside, turning back over. The Cats just need to hang on to it.
There was a bump right there, but
sure was.
Another bump. And she's trapped and taken away.
Yeah.
Good hustle by the Vikings.
And there's a foul, and that's going to be on April Barr.
There's a lot of bumping going on down there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there is, but the clock just keeps on going. And you know the officials want to get this thing over with. They don't want to see it any worse than what it can be.
Good hustle by the Cats. All the JV squad in there right now. Graves with a shot. It's good.
It's good. Yeah.
Did they count it? Is it a 3?
3, yeah.
It is a 3.
Man.
Or give her 2. No, they just gave her 2, it looks like. And taken away by the Vikings. And the shot is no good.
Well, that's going to be another foul, and she'll go to the line and shoot too. I believe that one is going to be on bar.
52-16 is our score.
Silva will go to the line and shoot two.
Silva's one of the 4 seniors on this team for Parkview.
First one is up and good.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 21, Amelia Stevens.
A lot of new substitutions coming in for the Cats.
A couple of more freshmen, a couple of better shooters jump into the ball game for the Cats. There's the next one. It's no good. And there's going to be a lane violation, and the Cats will have the ball.
Yeah, for a lot of these Lady Cats, first time they've seen varsity experience this year. They've had a tough schedule as well on the JV squad.
Stevens at the top of the key. Cats are doing a good job of hanging on to the ball right now, which is what they need to do.
There. Ball taken away, loose ball. Lavelle comes away with it. 3 minutes to go. And the shot is up. It rattles around and good.
And that was Silva.
52-19. Long
250.
three, get in there. It's a little short.
Not even close. So.
The Cats are definitely going to win this one. And the Vikings will fall to 0-24 on the season.
There's a wide open three ball by number 12, and that is good.
Haynes with a nice three ball. They'll take the running clock off. It's just a 30-point lead. Vikings have scored 10 points in this fourth period.
Cats will just hang on to it, and there goes another steal. She walked, did not go, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to be,
Cats last ones to touch it.
Checking in for Parkview, number 50, Dylan.
And the clock continues to run. A minute 51 left, minute 49. And the Cats come up with the ball.
Others take their time. Good pass down. You know, John, we're going to win this game, and we haven't scored in the fourth period.
That's right. Well, we've given some girls an opportunity they wouldn't have otherwise gotten, so that's all good. We've stolen the ball 2 or 3 different times. There's a ball that's up and no good. April Barr comes down with a rebound. Gets it over to Zoe Williams. Over to Stevens.
Get in there.
The three ball does not go. Williams comes up with it. We'll shoot it again, and that one doesn't go either. 56 seconds left in the ball game.
Under a minute. Cats are going to win this one. They're up by 30. Not much the Lady Vikings can do. 40 seconds.
We've got a lady that's hurt back down here. And that's an offensive foul, but that's okay. There's only 31 seconds left.
She's going to have to come out. That's number 23. That's Martinez.
Into the game for Parkview, number 54, Savannah Deason.
Stay tuned for the post-game show, which is brought to you by Arvest Bank. Arvest proud to call Neosho home. 5 seconds left in the ball game, and the clock runs, and that is going to be it.
It's a final 52-22. Neosho over Parkview. Let's take a timeout and return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Okay, and once again, final score, Neosho wins the thriller tonight, 52-22, and the leading scorer for the Cats tonight, Jazzy Washington, had 17. Jazzy, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It was a good ball game. You played very well. You and Hannah and Brooklyn came in there, and 3 young ladies in double figures. Doesn't happen very often, but it was a good night for the Cats.
Yes, it was. I think it was because of the ball movement that we've been working on in practice, and we've just been building chemistry in the gym together, so I think that's what.
I talked to the coach prior to the ball game tonight, and I liked how you all played against Carthage last week on homecoming with the full court press, and that worked again tonight. You created a lot of miscues on behalf of Parkview early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think that we used it to our advantage and ended up with a W.
That's all that matters. You know, you all didn't score a single point in the fourth period, and you still won by 30. That's how good the Cats played tonight. Mm-hmm. You know, and next week you got the pesky Cardinals come to town from Webb City. That's always a tough ball game, but you know, this is good momentum getting into the last week of the season.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll carry on to our next game, and hopefully we come out with another win.
Tell us. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She not only scored the most points, she had a double-double. You had 12 rebounds as well. And that's
really?
pretty exciting in your senior year to come up with a double-double like that.
Yeah, it really is. I've been working hard in the gym, so it's really good to see that it's been paying off.
Good. Well, everything came together tonight for the Cats, and, you know, we like the running clock in our favor. We always like that. Jazzy, good to have you with us tonight. Congratulations, Jazzy Washington, with 17 points.
Thanks for having me.
For the
Thank
Lady
you,
Cats.
young lady.
Good to
Appreciate
see you.
it.
Nice to
Thank
see
you
you
so much, Jazzy. And once again, a great night for the Cats. And post-game brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others, whether it's small business to agriculture, and whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or just an expert in wealth management, they have you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, always proud to call Neosho home.
All right, Jim, let's take one more time out, and then we'll come back with a wrap. How about that?
We can do it.
You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details. Account earns 0.01% APY. APY equals annual percentage.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
And welcome back to Neosho. Wildcats win it. They win their third by a score of 52-22. Jim, how about the scoring for the rest of the Cats?
Well, for the Cats, they had 3 young ladies in double figures. Let's just run down the list here. Jolie Bond, she had 1. Journey Burkhart had 3. Jazzy, as we mentioned, led the way with 17. Brooklyn Crandall had 10. Drake had 2. Ward had 3. And Hannah White had another good evening. She had 16. Leading the way for the Lady Vikings, Rochelle Lavelle. She had 8. Haynes had 5. Sylvia had 3. And Graves chipped in with 6. So that's all your scoring. Once again, final score 52-22 in favor of Neosho Lady Cats.
I like what Jazz had to say. She let us know that they are not done. She said we're going to take this momentum right into the next week, and they do. They've got 3 ball games this next week. But more importantly, tomorrow night, our boys Wildcats take on the Vikings, boy Vikings from Parkview. It should be a great, great ball game. The Cats are coming off a tough loss that went into double overtime against Willard, and I'm sure they're pretty excited about trying to right the ship.
Don't let the records fool you. The men from Parkview have a record of 6-17. Our Cats are 16-7. But Parkview has been playing some very good basketball as of late, and they've lost a couple of close ones, and they've beat some teams that have beaten our Wildcats this year. So anything could happen. So we invite you to come out, support the Cats tomorrow night. Or also, if you can't, join, Matt and John and I, and for all the action right here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, we will be right back here, and we will start things. If the ball game starts at 7, we'll have the pregame show about 6:30. If it's going to be a little bit later than that, then there'll be a little bit of the JV ball game. But it should be a great, great evening. We are so grateful to you for viewing the ball game tonight. Thank you for what you do. Hey, thank you to all of our sponsors. Till we see you tomorrow night. For Matt, Jim, and John, go Cats!
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.
Hi,